application of derivatives. So in this we will learn how to, one question, how to find the stationary points of the given function and the intervals where f of x is decreasing and the intervals where f of x is increasing. So see the question, find the stationary points of f of x, comma, the intervals of which f of x is increasing and those on which f of x is decreasing for the function f of x equal to 1 by x minus 2. So find first of all f dash of x. So what is the derivative of f of x? See, f of x is 1 by x minus 2. So how can you write this? X minus 2 whole power minus 1. So use chain rule. So it will be minus 1 into x minus 2 whole power minus 1 minus 1. So minus 1 by x minus 2 whole square. Because this is minus 2, it will go to denominator, it will become positive power. So this is your f dash of x. Now we have to find the stationary points. So what are stationary points? Definition: stationary points are those where f dash of x equal to 0 or f dash of x does not exist. So you have to use this definition to find the stationary points. So what is our f dash of x? See, f dash of x equal to minus 1 by x minus 2 whole square. So f dash of x cannot be 0 for any x as numerator is a constant. So what is the now second condition? See, either this or this should hold. So this cannot be 0, so you can use this. So what is your f dash of x? Does not exist. So f dash of x, you can observe f dash of x. So if you write in place of x2, you can observe that 2 minus 2 will become 0. So if you give in place of x2, f dash of x cannot be defined because it will denominator become 0. 1 by 0 is not defined. So f dash of x does not exist for x equal to 2. Okay, so from 1 and 2, what is the stationary point? X equal to 2 is the only stationary point. Okay, so now you have to find the intervals where f of x is increasing and where f of x is decreasing. So our total interval is, what is that? Minus infinity comma plus infinity. So you have to partition this interval. So I already discussed with you how to do this. So write this, how to partition that interval. So you can split the interval up to the stationary point. So minus infinity 2 is one interval to test the increasing decreasing, and at 2 you can test, and then 2 comma infinity. So you can split the interval minus infinity comma 2 at stationary point you can stop, then at 2 you have to test, and 2 comma infinity. So we have split like this. Now in between the interval you can take any test value. You can take any value. You can take minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 0, 1, 2, something like that. Suppose I am taking 0, so it is easy. In between here 2 comma infinity, you can choose 3, 4, 5 or anything. So I am taking 3 here. Next in the table, so f dash of x, because all of you know that if f dash of x is positive, we say f of x is increasing function in that interval. Okay, if f dash of x is negative, we say f of x is decreasing function. Okay, so remember that. Now take 0 and write this value in f dash of x. See, suppose f dash of 0. So minus 1 by 0 minus 2 whole square. So 0 minus 2, how much it is minus 2. So minus 2 whole square is, this is minus 1 by 4. So f dash of x is negative. All of you know that if you are writing 2 here, f dash of x does not exist here, right? Does not exist. If you are taking 3, f dash of 3, so minus 1 by 3 minus 2 whole square. 3 minus 2 is 1. So this is also negative. So in both the cases, what is happening? F of x increasing. Sorry, f of x is negative, means decreasing. F of x is decreasing. See, f dash of x is negative, f of x is decreasing function in that interval. Okay, same here. If it is f dash of x value is negative, f of x is decreasing function in that given interval. So here also decreasing. So if f of x is decreasing, minus infinity comma 2, and also f of x is decreasing in 2 comma infinity, f2 does not exist. So in this way you have to find. We will discuss in one more question, local maxima, local minima. Okay.